physical wall maintains intact the ideas on which this company was created, to create high-quality products and supply customers with the chair they are searching for. Haar's architecture looks for simple spaces and materials, and this is what this house shows. One refined space after the other, all perfectly communicated. The visual impact caused by the Murano Urban Resort Hotel is due to the studied combination between colours and shapes housed in this 19th century building.
The house is a cube house. We had a situation in the area. The idea was to link the street, the kitchen, and the living room and the garden together. We have this really long space. We are in the southwest part of Berlin. Some houses were destroyed in the war here, and some houses were rebuilt. It was a town planning from the architects Mewes and Emmerich. They had a reduced style, which is very cubic. The buildings were plaster buildings, and this was the reason why we also have chosen plaster to be in this typology. So we want to have a really clear building, but we try to use modern materials with this metal roof, and also this typology of this big window. It stands out of the facade. The outside space is very important for our design. We are often designing courtyards where the outside comes into the house, and here it's very close. We have a very close garden. We have a really green courtyard in summer. We have a left green wall. The interior here is not very crowded. To fill up this space with lots of furniture, it's not our way of living. You know, the room here is orientated southeast to the garden, and we also have this long, 16 meters long wall. We didn't want to close the facade completely, and we like to play with these small windows, with vertical ones. For the engineer, it was a bit difficult, this window. We just did the window because we liked it in the composition. I was always impressed by this idea to reduce the materials in your house design to get this clear feeling, this clear atmosphere, which makes this reducing the materials. So we only were using oak for the floors, oak for the windows, and we were using only one stone. It's a black stone, but it's not very chic. It's not flat. It's really natural stone. The kitchen for us was a very important design criterion, because we want to be in contact. There's a link to the neighborhood with the kitchen, and I think this is a very positive element in this house. The kitchen we were using the working space in stainless steel. Is the material. It's a very functional material to work with. The stairs theme was a very important design criterion because this house is a very vertical house. So we started to the basement with a very stony stair. From the ground floor to the first floor, it opens a bit more. It's still a stony stair, but it's like a sculpture. The stair you enter and you have this stepping underneath. It's unusual. The room upstairs, the parents were very idealistic to have the children together, they play together and so on. We like to use sliding doors in our design because you don't need so much space by opening, and it's also an element which we like. You bring the door away. And then we were using one red color in the children's room, and we play also in this living area. We also played with this red color. We designed all the cupboards in the house, and all the handrails, of course. We wanted to have these flat surfaces, and we played with openings in these cupboards to actually open the cupboards. We have in our bedroom. We have the same concept. We have the materials in our penthouse. We have also chosen this wooden floor with wooden windows, and the cupboards we designed were white, like here in the ground floor. For us, it was important to keep this very cube roof. We didn't want to have these pieces coming out of the roof. So we decided to bring a fully glass window to the cut of the roof. You have all this link in this house with the outside, with the sun, because it's not such a closed space. We tried to build a house which doesn't cry, which is not a loud house, which comes into this area, which stands here as it would be here since 10 or 20 or 30 years.
Since 1955, Andrew Wilde has been known for the manufacture of high-quality chairs and tables. The models, coming about from the collaboration formed between the company and leading designers, are pieces that make a significant impression on society. We can visit the company's showroom in Valencia, where we will find on display the evolution and the adaptation of this furniture to new trends. The first thing we did when we moved into this showroom 10 years ago was divide and organize the exhibition in such a way that in every space in some way conveyed a concept. So, for example, we have an area in which we display table and chair collections, as this is mainly aimed at what would be the domestic market. We also have a zone in which we exhibit our products, focusing more on what would be installations, groups, contracts. We have an area where we display a catalogue, as we call it. That's to say, those pieces that aren't recent, which have been about on the market for some time, but still sell, and at last we have the central area, where we display new designs. It is, we call it, the stage, or to put it another way, the theatrical zone, where we allow ourselves to have more freedom with our exhibitions. At the Milan Fair, we presented 3 seat collections. From Nievore, Alter y Molina, we presented the Smile collection. It's a collection that has a romantic touch, which depending on the back type between the Western world and Occident. And we also present the Tauro collection. This seat collection is based on a light metallic structure upon which lies a polyurethane injected foam back and seat that can be covered with many different types of fabrics. And then, at last, we presented Javier Mariscal's walk seats. These are inspired by a walnut, or should I say, with a precise cut to the nut. When we break it apart, we would find similar shapes to those given to this piece, and we would find a pleasant, comfortable and comforting interior. Wood is the basis of this company and still is, let's say, the base of our work. Nevertheless, we are always studying and researching materials that could be interesting at any given moment to our product range. We are mainly talking about chairs and tables and paying attention to the market demands and needs. If we had to mention designers who have been involved with us or who have been key collaborators with us, then up to now, the Lievore Alteri Molina team is our greatest ally in this adventure. Josep Juska, of course, and more recently we have begun a relation with foreign designers such as Mario Bellini, from whom we have a table called the Cartesius table, which in its day was awarded the Compasso d'Oro. If we then had to select those pieces that have marked those moments, those that become a milestone in the company's history, I would mention, of course, one that we presented in 1987, Josep Juska's Andreas collection, a daring piece for that time. The piece was made up of a chrome metallic structure with cast aluminium arms and back support, and the back and seat made in solid beechwood. It was a key piece that opened up international markets for us. We could talk about the Manila collection. It also meant a very important moment for this company. It was a new furniture concept, low back, wide. It's still the #1 collection in sales at present, and we can find it in any country. The client has the main role in this play. If we do it right, we'll be part of that performance alongside the client. If we don't do it right, we'll be left in the wings. Find Design on the Internet, a website dedicated to European architecture, design and interior design, with all the information about the program and the content of every episode. Leisure complexes, private homes, showrooms, design products, urban spaces. designmagazine.com